yeah, I'm gonna try to do a recording of this to see how it works. I'm not gonna be able to actually save any of the episodes, so like the second that I'm done, I need to upload it and then delete it so my storage doesn't like freak out. So for anyone that doesn't know, I haven't been able to stream for a while because of one particular thing and one particular thing alone. And that is the fact that okay, so most of your PCs have a C drive, which is like where all the operating systems are, and then when you add a second one to it, it is referred to as a D drive. Um, I I'm pretty sure that what happened was is way back when I attempted to play which game was it? I attempted to play a game on stream. I think it probably started with uh, Dead Space on stream, but I was having a little bit of like recall problems before that. But I definitely feel like that was like the final straw for my system was trying to boot up 3, and then my system basically just fell out from under me, and then the D drive disconnected, lost so much of my actual work. I was very fortunate enough to salvage like some of my like recording stuff, but not much. Hmm. So, Legend ZA. Let me pull up on my phone right now a where it is. So on my top 10 games of last year list, um some of them barely made the cut, and some of them I would say like I had to push out of the list because I'm like I'm just leaving you in here because I have to. Pokemon Legends ZA. I got halfway through the game and it gave it a 5 on my top 10. I think it was pretty good, but I understand a lot of people have some reservations about the game, which I'm not denying that it has problems. I'm just saying that those problems are not as blown out as people say they are. Okay. Okay. Change hair color to dark red. Confirm. Eye color, uh, dark blue for now. Eyelash color, right there is where it technically is. Freckles because that's cute. Dark circles on the eyes just looks weird. Okay. Um, one last thing. I need to see if my um Okay. Just wanted to make sure that that my editor knows that that I'm playing. So, oh man. Your trains arrived in Luminous City. So, partially, the reason for playing this game is research purposes. So, believe it or not, I say believe it or not, like you're not gonna just go, oh yeah, I can see that. Believe it or not, I fancy myself a writer. I don't publish much because I have this, I started publishing things when I was, a little bit too young to be publishing my stuff online, and the levels of criticism and praise I got kind of ruined my ability to upload things. That's the best way to put it. So, I've been working with someone, with trying to get a story out by the end of the year. I wanted to publish a few chapters of one story, a few chapters of the next one. I think what I'm gonna do is I have 3 story ideas. So, story idea 1, story idea 2, and then story idea 3 that I have the first chapter already ready to go. I just need to find some place to publish it. Story idea 1, I need to find a place that isn't, you know, Archive of our own, because it's not actually a, yeah, I can't just upload something that's not fanfiction to AO3. That just feels weird. Um, and then you have, the third idea, which is totally fanfiction, and it could go up. But the second one is a weird thing, and I'm going to talk about my story idea throughout this whole thing, which is why I'm taking this a little bit of time at this beginning. And it all stems from the way that I kind of made my character originally in this game. So, I had a writing prompt, like, a while ago. And this was kind of spurred on by by the person I was talking to. And the writing prompt was take the last game that you played and the last historical event you looked up on Wikipedia. How would that have taken place in that game's universe? And one thing led to another, and now I'm writing a story about about what World War II would have been like to Lumio City. And I personally feel like that the story idea overall is kind of fun, but man, it hurts to write that sometimes. I think, I'm not the best writer. If I was actually a good writer, I wouldn't feel scared about uploading stuff. Probably gonna be getting up every once in a while to like recharge my soda. I probably actually should have been reading out the cutscene dialogue, but you need to know I've been slowly agreeing with a streamer I follow who goes by the name who goes by the name of Slam Rocket, which is like the coolest fucking name of all time. Um oh, 1 second. In which Pokemon games have slowly gotten to the point where I have to kind of nod my head and go like, you know what? Yes, I agree. I completely agree. Pokemon games nowadays have lip flaps as if they are having real dialogue, real voice to dialogue in cutscenes that you cannot control. And so the scene will progress whether or not you're pressing a button. If you have a scene like that has lip flaps, and Pokemon as a company is so big right now, they can afford a little bit of budget allocated towards getting voice actors. Why not? And at first, when I was looking at Ultra Sun and Moon, and I'm like, not really. I don't really care. I don't really care about like Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon not having voice dialogue. 1 second. But the one thing I do kind of worry about is when we got into Sword and Shield, there was like a whole cutscene that that you could tell that was like half done and all that kind of stuff. But they wanted to be like ultra dramatic and stuff like that, and they wanted the series to be like a lot more like cinematic, especially with the then following game, uh, Scarlet and Violet, in which the story was actually pretty good, but it just had a lot of technical problems. And I'm saying they're going, yeah, if there was voice dialogue in this, it probably would be a lot more effective for some of these scenes. And then this game comes out, and then the lip flaps are there, and the cutscenes are there, but none of it's voiced. And I kind of had to like go like, you know what, Noel? Yeah, that you're right. Pokemon not having voice dialogue is annoying, and I can see it now, and I was wrong. Sorry for like this like whole rant. We're like 14, yeah, we're like 14 minutes into this, and like I'm just still like ranting. Okay, random query. We just need a tourist fresh off the train. Hope you three are ready for the spotlight again. Green, red, blue. We're gonna protect Lumios. We need a bigger team. So let's keep spreading the word about how great Hotel Z is, and once we get a guest who has what it takes, we'll recruit them to the cause. Now we need someone with a real I'm tourist look. Hey, you there. Just pulled into Guadalupe, am I right? And judging by that big old travel bag, I've got a hunch that you're here to see some sights. That I am. Well, you're just the type I'm looking for. And you're about my height. We'll look natural standing side by side. Listen, could you do me a small favor? Like, real? It'll be so small. I need you to look into my camera and say Hotel Z's the best stay in Lumios. Easy, right? No worries. If you're staying somewhere else, I just need a hand advertising the hotel. Sound good? Okay. Lights, camera. Ah, shoot. We can't film with that air blaring in the background. Welcome to Lumio City, where people and Pokemon flourish together. My name is Jet, and I am the CEO of Quasartico Inc. Quasartico. Pokemon are mysterious and wholly magnificent creatures. They thrive abundantly, right here in our midst. In fact, so many Pokemon now grace us with their presence that we've begun setting up wild zones where they can live comfortably alongside us. These diverse creatures wield many marvelous powers. It's all up to us to work with them so that we can live in harmony. It helps us strengthen the bonds between people and Pokemon. We're imagining a new future for this city through our urban redevelopment plan. We've now employed our patented holotech in all corners of Lumios. So our interactive guides can teach you more about your surroundings. A city even more beautiful than before awaits all of us. We hope that you'll bear in mind and pardon our construction work. The mega evolution of Lumio City is coming, brought to you by Quasartico Inc. People sometimes ask, "Oh no, why do you like wear a mask outside? Like, what's up there?" It's like if I talk too much, like every single like liquid in my mouth like starts coming out. Like, ick. Freaking hate my body. Okay, I like how that CEO thinks, even if our ad did keep us from filming. This city and its Pokemon are a wonder. You know them is to know them is to love them. Anyone who visits gets it. And speaking of people who visit Lumios, let's get filming. Hold up, where'd your bag go? You don't look as touristy without it. I'm just staring at my burger sitting over there. It's getting colder. I haven't streamed in so long. I actually forgot that I needed to have background noise in the. Yeah, that I needed to have background noise just so my headphones don't fall apart. Sorry, not fall apart, but like yeah, so my headphones actually like keep going. Sorry, I'm trying to find correct thing. Did you hire a Pokemon courier service or something? I didn't. Wait, so your bag got bagnapped? I should have bugged you with my video stuff. My bad. Come on, we'll get your bag back. Get your travel bag back. Yay. Okay. So, there we gotta catch up with the Pokemon. We don't have actual free reign for a bit. Man, that thing can hustle. Let's go left before that dead end. There we go. I guess this wasn't a wild Pokemon randomly messing with you. That bag-napping Pancham must have been with those two. Listen, tourist, what's your name? Anna? Huh, got it, I'm Urbane. Don't you worry, I've got your pack here. Come on, Pancham. Even a backpacker like me wouldn't get caught dead with a bag this tacky. Maybe we're trying to clean up this eyesore. Let's bring it to the cops, but they'll pat us on the back. No need for that. I've got the bag owner right here. Oh, hey, you're Urbane. I can't say I know you, but did you see one of the ads I filmed, maybe? It's me, Andy from the Zia Royale. How can you forget already? Yeah, and I'm Andre. We faced off just last night. Ah, trainers from last night. Sorry, not ringing a bell. Must not have been that much of a challenge. Ah, that stings, but I guess fair. Listen up. We'll return your bag if you battle us right now. It makes no sense. If you want a rematch, all you'll have to do is just wait till nightfall. Shut up. Pancham's itching for another shot at you. That's why it snagged the bag. Properly. It's nice of you to consider what Pancham wants, but the two of you against me? Now that's unfair. Listen, how about I guide you through this mess? I'm just a helpful kind of guy, you see. Your bag got stolen, right? So, what's your next step here? I guess battle them? That's right. And you got 3 Pokemon right here ready to help. Whatever, just hurry up, or it'll be night anyway. Hear that? They're down. So, choose which Pokemon you'll battle with. Little thing about me, I have always really I have always chosen the grass starter. And that is for one reason in particular. I've been picking the grass starter since since first gen, and it's hard for me to switch off of it. The only time I ever felt compelled to not pick the grass starter, even was in Generation 4, in which I just really like Piplup and Empoleon as a character. So, I get to pick Chikorita, the leaf Pokemon. She got super sharp leaves. Great. Now be ready to enjoy your first ever Pokemon battle here in Lumios. How much longer are you gonna drag your feet? No, don't worry, I'm ready. All that waiting drained my momentum. Time to get back into gear. No way I'm gonna get beat by a Pokemon's first timer. Real quick, I'll tell you the very basics of Pokemon battle. You gotta order the new buddy around to attack with it, and if your opposing HP hits to 0, you win. You're going down. Pancham gave us a shot at revenge and we won't miss. I respect that spirit, but you're gonna have egg on your face for real if you lose to a noob. Focus up, Urbane, you're dealing with me. Right, I'm sure you're much stronger than in the day since I beat you. I know it's your first match, but you could do this. Have faith in your Pokemon's strength. You can always use moves that lower your opponent's defense, too. That's good advice. Too bad I'll beat you before you could use it. You're challenged by Andy the Backpacker. Already had Pancham out. And I already had Chikorita out. So, welcome to Legends Combat. Hold down the Zettel to focus the opposing Pokemon you want to target, then use A and the other buttons to order the Pokemon to use their moves. So, you'll lock onto them, and then you have a compass for moves. So you have Tail Whip that is currently bound to A, and then you have Tackle that's bound to X. And one of the neat things is because this is now an active battle. Yeah, because it's an active battle now. Moves work a little bit different, as you can kind of tell. There's really too much to really bring up besides that, technically. It's just that stat-reducing moves last a little less longer. You really held your own, but was this supposed to make us feel better, not you? We lost? And to a newbie. I'm more disappointed in myself than in Pancham. Please tell me you won, Andre. Nope. I can't believe I'd score a next day. I can't believe I thought I'd score a next day comeback. My Pokemon and I are so let down. This is why you and I get along so well. We even lose together. If you're that upset, wait till night falls and come try it again. No way, we're not dealing with you again. Not even if we meet in the Royale. Hey Flash. You can have your backpack. Pancham says sorry. Now, au revoir. Every once in a while, yeah, good morning. Apparently I'm doing something in the morning, but I'm probably gonna stay up all night just playing. Don't leave me hanging. Oh, you want a fist bump? Yeah, fist bump. Put the knuckles out. That's huge. Winning your first battle, and your new buddy must have been meant to meet. Oh, you and your new buddy. Why don't you keep Chikorita as your partner? Something tells me that you two are going to be great together. Thanks so much. Here, have Chikorita's Pokeball too. We keep Pokemon and these to bring them around with us. I like how they have to explain the universe just in case any game is there first. Chico! Yeah, Chikorita looks happy as you are. I like the little head bump. You became Chikorita's trainer. So, I just wanted to bring this up now that we've gone through that whole scene. And there is a chance that you may have picked it up, but I definitely picked it up on the Okay, so you might have noticed that Urbane's kind of a jerk. He's arrogant. Like, okay, so ever since X and Y, you really haven't had like a rival that is actively antagonistic to you. And it's because of the way that like Brendan and May were in Generation 3. And even though people liked Dawn and Lucas in 4, people bring them up a little bit less, but we haven't actually had an antagonistic rival since Black and White 2. Unless you count... Yeah, unless you actively count... Yeah, unless you count Lily's brother, which his name is escaping me for some reason in Sun and Moon. You don't really have this. You don't really have antagonistic rivals. So for your rival, quote unquote, in this game, being a nice guy, but he's kind of a jerk to literally everyone else, and he's a little bit arrogant, is neat. Because it's kind of like, imagine if instead of a rival, sorry, instead of a like active like antagonistic force, imagine if Gary was just like your wingman for like most of Generation 1. Sorry, I just noticed that I just noticed I had like a thing. Ick. You've got the makings of a power duo. Don't worry, Anna. You're gonna love the Pokemon trainer life. Oh man, is nightfall already? And here we are in a battle zone. Rotten luck. Gotta move. So, here's the deal. Super short version. Battle zones, they're intense. Anyone who finds you in here can challenge you to a battle on the spot. But I know somewhere safe, and it's right nearby. Let's get going. I'll have these two Pokemon take care of your bag. Toe down, Tepig, you've got this. They'll be fine. Other Pokemon will leave them alone. Plus, those two can climb fences and get into places people can't follow them. Unfortunately, that won't work for us, so we gotta hightail it out of here. Follow me. Uh, autosave functions, but you could also hard save as well. So I came up with an idea that I wanted to do for this game. Because usually what I do is that I look at the Pokemon, I see the first letter in their name, and then when I go to give them a name, I will delete everything up to the first letter, and then think about like the first name that comes out into my head. Oh man, here I am again. Trying to spell the word chartreuse, but like... Chartreuse. So my idea... Yeah. So... My idea was that I was gonna name the Pokemon after, colors. Or at least the first color I think of when I see them. When it comes to, the color of the Pokemon and the first letter in their name. Okay, this way. Almost there. What do we got here? A power of Battle Zone Loiterers? Must be after a Pokemon battle. Go, square up and give me your best shot. No, wait, my friend here isn't part of... I don't believe anyone asked you. Sounds like you gotta beat her, Anna. Don't worry, your partner can win this. The points I earned from trouncing you propel me up the ranks. Also, can I just say, even though I used the color chartreuse, it's literally because, for some reason, I've always associated chartreuse with a green color. Apparently chartreuse is considered a yellow color to some people, and that's just kind of weird. Tail Whip. And the second that's done, you use the grass attack, so it's a stab. Another night spent battling the ZI Royale with no points to show for it. Wait a second, are you not competing in the Royale? I tried to tell you. I wasted precious nighttime on the most useless opponent in the battle zone. Okay, wow, Anna. You're something. I don't know about that. You and Chikorita have some serious teamwork going. Anyway, now that you know how intense battle zones can be, so here's my advice. As your kind new friend who loves helping people, let's get the heck out of here before someone else comes looking the battle. Look, I'm trying to get to the hotel guest safely. Let's do it, would you? Too bad for your guest. Once you step into a battle zone, you're a target like everyone else. If you want a target, I'm right here. Rosette with the black flower, huh? Don't see that every day. Let's see how it battles. Don't hit them! Nicely done, Floette. But maybe you should save that Light of Ruin move for when it really counts, huh? Anna, let me introduce you to Floette. She's a very special Pokemon. She's apparently 3,000 years old. And thanks to Floette, those troublemakers cleared off. Let's hurry to our safe spot. Hotel Z. Just walk out that way. You can relax now. We're out of the battle zone. Hotel Z is just through here. Welcome to our humble establishment, Hotel Z. You won't find a more tranquil, relaxing stay anywhere in Lumios. Since we don't have a single other guest. Come on in. Let's head. I'm back, Az. Check it out. I brought us a guest. So, this is the owner of the travel bag sitting over there. Just watching it. Look at him just watching it. Oh, that's right. This is Anna. She stepped off the train at the, Gada Lumios and right into the world of trouble. But she battled her way out, clicked with my Chikorita perfectly. So I trusted her with Chikorita as a partner. A wise decision. People and Pokemon meet when fate dictates it should be so. Yeah, I felt like that they were meant to be a team. But then night fell and we got caught up in ZA Royale stuff, so I brought them here. I see. I was concerned when the bag arrived with no owner. That's why I sent Floette out to seek you. Seems my worries were unfounded. No, I'm glad you did. Floette saved our skins with her Light of Ruin. It's a heck of a move. So wise, Az. I can almost believe you really are 3,000 years old like you always said. Anna, I believe that you have been led here because this is where you meant to be. I'm Az. And as the owner of Hotel Z, I welcome you. pray allow me a few words. I hope you indulge me as your host. Urbane entrusting you with Chikorita makes you its keeper, a Pokemon trainer. So, hear me now, Anna, for Pokemon are truly wondrous creatures. Every Pokemon possesses great power of its own. It will wield that power of it for a Pokemon trainer it has placed its faith in. I urge you to treasure your Pokemon and never betray that faith. That is all I wish to say. Room 202 is yours to use. You can take the elevator to the second floor, rest up for the night, and then come meet me down here in the lobby tomorrow morning. Okay. It's a well-worn elevator. Let's go up to 2. You unlock the door with your key. Rest until tomorrow? Yeah, I'll call it a day. Hey, sorry. I know you said you should sleep, but can we talk for a second? Begging your pardon, dear guest. I neglected to show you our hotel's true gem, a stunning panorama. That means, come on, you gotta see the roof. A bit late now, but welcome to Lumio City. It's got its weird parts, but it's a good place. I like it here. Listen, I owe Az big time for all the help he's given me since I got here. I want to do right by him in return. Not to put you on the spot, but think you could give me a hand? Sure, I owe him too, considering he's letting me stay here without me actually paying. You're the best. Man, I like how, they have to keep using the, that animation where I bring my fist up, like, touch myself, and then, like, tap my chest, and then straight out. So, part of that looks really awkward. A girl accompanied by a Zygarde cell. Was she also brought here because Lumios required her? Next day, your alarm is going off. Hmm. Hey! Rough day yesterday, huh? Bag gets stolen, then you get dragged into the ZI Royale. So, tell me more about that Royale. Okay, so the ZA Royale is a big Pokemon battle tournament that's taking Lumios by storm. I'm competing in it too, actually. And what made you want to join? Okay, well, I'm trying to become the strongest trainer around so I can help protect Lumios. This is actually what I wanted your help with, remember? Our talk last night on the roof? I know there's a sun, but can you join the ZR Royale too, Anna? You want me to compete? Your Rotom phone is buzzing as you received a message. Dear Anna, you are invited to join the ZA Royale, a battle tournament to determine the greatest Pokemon trainers in Lumio City. Anyone who attains the highest rank A, will earn the right to call themselves one of Lumios's strongest trainers and be granted a wish as long as it is in our power to fulfill it. If you want to take part, please open the attached file to install the ZA Royale app to your device. We eagerly await your enrollment. Sincerely, the ZA Royale staff. I bet that was an invite to the ZA Royale, right? Perfect timing, I guess. Figured they'd invite you since you held up your own when you weren't even signed up. They can tell you've got promise as a trainer. I also got that message out of the blue after I did some battling here in Lumios. It was a shock. Man, Lumios is a bit wild. The bigwigs around here really want to find a crop of strong trainers. Let me see your Rotom phone for a second, and I'll set up the app for you. I can put in my contact info while you're at it. Here's the install button. Let's press it. Zero Real app successfully installed. Okay, the app's ready, but are you? I can't force you, but I'm kind of begging here. Please join me with the rest of Team MZ to try to win the Zero Real. You got the makings of a really good trainer, and I'd love this if you could use your skills to help me. To help all of Lumios, really. Alright, I'll do it. Oh man, for real? I'm so thrilled. I'm getting goosebumps. Thank you. This means a ton. Welcome to Team MZ. We're really lucky to have you. Let's get you all signed up in the ZA app. And we gotta make sure that you've got the Team MZ look in your profile pic. Here you go. Your official Team MZ gear. Proof that you're one of us. You received a satchel. No way that you could bow carrying your huge travel bag, right? The satchel won't get in your way. Just try the jacket on too. Go ahead. Nice. Looking good. Okay. Ready for your profile pic? I'll send it over so you can finish signing up. You have now officially entered the ZA Royale. This app is for trainers taking part in the ZA Royale. It lets you check key stats where you're currently standing, including your rank and how many points you have. Whenever a next opponent has been decided for your next promotion match, this app will show you who you'll be facing. There you go, all set. Like it shows, you start at rank C, and your goal is to climb to the top all the way to rank A at the top. So that's to see how much energy so early in the day. I could not help overhearing. Puts my mind at ease to know that you'll join the ZI Royale, Anna. Lumos bustles today with Pokemon and people, but beneath the surface looks a terrible grief. I hope you'll claim victory in the ZI Royale, so might free Lumios at least. To that end, you should explore the city day and night. Get to know her Pokemon and her people. Such bonds will be sure to help you. Don't worry, I'll teach you everything you'll need. Start with the basics. A Pokemon trainer is someone who battles with Pokemon. And the number one thing a trainer in Lumio should know is how to roll. Go on. Well then, while Pokemon's attacking you, you gotta dodge it. Here, I'll show you. And that's how you roll out of the way of a move. Could you turn down like 2 notches? Can't you shush them, Az? Yell at them a little? It would be unseemly for me to shout and scold, especially when I've been enjoying their antics. I don't know why, I still really like that line, it's so good. Urbane is teaching Team MC's new member an important lesson. A new member? Don't just complain about me being loud, Lita. Fair. Sorry. Is this the new member? Yep. Meet Anna. Enchanté. Nice to meet you too. I'm Lita. I'm a dancer, and I came to Lumios chasing after my dream was going pro. Plus my big brother, you could tell your whole story later, okay? Right now, I've got a separate newbie up to speed. Okay, Anna. Next time, after rolling is Pokemon battling. Meet me out of here in front of Hotel Z. Press B to dash. Press Y to dive roll. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna just like save a little bit. I'm gonna take a short break so I can minorly recharge, and then I'll be back. Okay, I think I'm back. Um, there you go. Also, I still need to grab that plugin for chat at some point. Hey, Urbane. Wait for a Pokemon battle with me? Sure. Good. In the Zero Royale, it comes down to how well you battle. Let's give it a shot. You are challenged by Urbane of Team MZ. So this is when I realized that Urbane might actually be in my top 5 top 5 rivals. And it's because of something very simple. And it's like, oh, okay, you have Totodile. Yeah, that makes sense. And then I saw there's 2 Pokeballs. Can't believe you knocked out Totodile, but we're not through just yet. Every Pokemon has at least 1 type, 18 types in total. When Pokemon's hit by an attack, the damage calculation takes into account the Pokemon's type and the move's type. So, this is one of the things that I was talking about. So, Urbane, as a character, for some reason, is given both, the starters that you do not pick. And it was at this point that I realized that okay, so, Urbane, story-wise, is very interesting, because, like, he comes off as, like, soft and, Tawny is the name of the female version of the character, by the way. It depends, it is the opposite gender of whichever one you pick. Well, your character normally has, like, dark brown, black hair in promotional stuff. They use the same default model, but then just have their color be, like, platinum blonde into a strawberry blonde. It's neat how they do that. How it's the it's the Dawn and Lucas situation where it's like, oh no, it's like where it's we're gonna keep the designs, but we're gonna just slightly switch them around when you're playing them versus you're fighting them as a character. That match taught me one thing for sure. You're gonna make an amazing trainer. I think Lumios's future will be a lot more secure with you in it. What do you mean by more secure? You've been talking about that a lot. Yeah, we'll talk about more later. But before that, you gotta get ready to take part in the Zero Royale. The more Pokemon you've got, the better your odds at winning. So, we gotta get you into a wild zone to catch some Pokemon. Before that, there's an even more important place I need to show you. A Pokemon Center. They're... Is that actually like how you spell multiple oasis? You get rid of the I? Huh. I guess that is the proper way that you pluralize oasis. So it's yeah, so instead of oasis, it's oasis. That's so weird. That's such a weird. That's then again, like English is my second language. Like it, every once in a while, I'll encounter a word that just looks weird, and then everyone is like, "What do you mean? That's always how that word is." Like it's like, man, sometimes I forget. They're oasis of calm for weary traders. Your Rotom phone's map should tell you where the Pokemon centers are located. This map app shows you all the names of areas and information about various facilities around Lumios. For your map, you could open up the missions list as well, and then you could scroll between them, the tabs to check the details of the missions you currently have. If you ever get lost, you can always come back here to reorient yourself. Let's get moving. Oh, is it actually pronounced oases? Oh, that's it's a bit weird. Well, this is a problem. What do you think is the deal here, Anna? Pack of wild street boulders. However they got here, they are definitely boulders. It's not just a boulder, it's a rock. Maybe a Pokemon decided the street needed them. No way the hotel will get any guests with these blocking the way. Oh well. Oh no, special we could use as a detour. Follow me. Let's put right here, huh? Okay, drop down over there, and then we'll be near the Pokemon Center. Obviously, that's a one-way route, so we'll find another way back. It's pretty cool going across rooftops, eh? Almost to our goal. Let's head to the Pokemon Center. Enchanté! This is your first visit to the Pokemon Center in the city. If you bring us your injured Pokemon, we'll heal them no charge. We sell the items too. Also, might I recommend that you install the Pokemon app to your phone? There's a promotion underway right now. If you catch 5 Pokemon species and register your Pokedex, there's a prize in it for you. Lors, how about it? Ready to install the Pokedex app? Yeah, sure. Thank you very much. You got the Pokedex app installed to your Rotom phone. Try to bring out your buddy. Tricker's data has been added to the Pokedex. Dove right into using your new Pokedex app. Thank you very much. Once you capture 5 different Pokemon species of the Pokedex and register them in your Pokedex, please report your success to the Pokemon Research Lab. This is my laboratory. It's nice of them to offer a prize. Good motivation is to get you catching Pokemon. Now let's head into that wild zone. Ah, man. We've reached over an hour in the recording. I'm getting tired, a lot more tired than I thought I was going to, and it's like 2 in the morning. Ah, dang it. Yeah. I'm gonna pause the game here, and I'm gonna get some sleep. Anyway, I'll see all of y'all next time. I need to head off a little bit early today. And either way, I want to stream a lot more frequently. So I'll see all of y'all next time. Goodbye, everybody.